Oh, what happened?
What happened to the rest, Becca?
Uh-oh.
Restart.
Becca's having
Sure,
trouble.
that was a short. That
Just keep fighting for me and keep showing your love and support.
Okay.
Hello.
That's not as
It's
not as seamlessly as I would like it to be.
There we go. Now we're on.
Okay, hi everybody.
Hello.
Hey everybody. Oh, I suppose I put my camera on.
Yeah, I don't like what do you got? That's yeah, there you go. Oh, you look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Hi, Rebecca. Nice to see you.
Yeah, hi, Becca. Rebecca.
Rebecca.
We got too many
Rebecca.
Beccas. We got too many
I
Beccas.
can never say her last name.
She changes it so much.
Are you guys?
Rebecca Snodgrass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone meet Rebecca Snodgrass. She's been here since the beginning of Making a Murder when it came out in 2015, right?
Everybody knows Rebecca.
Well, I want her to tell her a little bit about herself. So, tell us, like, how did you get started in this?
How did I fall?
How did you get started in Making a Murder and getting involved in all this?
Well, one night, I believe it was like in December of 2015, my husband came up to my room and said, "Have you seen Making a Murderer?" And I said, "I saw it, but I didn't watch it." And then he explained about Brendan when he was being interrogated. And he said he behaved exactly the way Penny behaves with a disability, was heart-wrenching. So I watched it, and immediately I knew that there was some framing going on, that we weren't in the full picture. I mean, we don't have to be professional investigators and, wear a badge to be able to tell that there's something wrong with the whole picture, not just Brendan, but Stephen, with the whole picture. There was a lot more to it that we were being shown.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought that Linda's muted and Linda's talking.
Oh.
Yeah, Linda, come on. We want to hear your voice.
I said, I'm just sitting here going, oh, yeah, everybody feels that same way. Oh, yeah, can't hear you now. I'm muted. I do that all the time.
You were. Yeah, you were. Yeah.
This is not professional, but it is a Becca better budget than Linda Low.
Slightly better budget.
Yeah, because Linda Low budget productions is a really hard thing.
Slightly better. Like I'm putting my computer together because I had it dismantled for work last night.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And now I'm putting it together in a hurry to try to get so I can get live so you guys can see my face.
Well, we're not only the Three Stooges, we're the Four Stooges today.
Yeah, Four Stooges.
Yeah. Join the crowd.
Yeah.
Poor Rebecca is having a hard time hearing us because she has a ear infection. So make sure you guys speak up for her.
Yeah. Use the captions or whatever. They got captions here too, don't they? No, we don't.
Yeah, but that's only after the live.
Right. That's exactly.
I know what that ear infection's all about. I deal with it every day. So
yeah.
It sounds
I don't know if the hearing loss is going to be permanent,
Do you have
But
ear?
I can only hear out of one ear, and I can only hear half out of one ear, and it's very, very muffled. So it's very hard to understand. I have to try to guess at what people are saying. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I get about it, it feels like I got earplugs in and I don't. So
yeah,
I know
Yeah.
what she's going through. I know what she's going through.
Oh, I hear everything. I hear things I shouldn't.
Rebecca, how many rallies have you been to?
I don't know, 3 or 4. I know I've hosted a few of them in Madison. So
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like one of those super supporters. That's why I love talking with her because she's got great ideas all the time too, huh? Well,
No, I
she
think
used
many
to.
of us are super supporters.
She used to in the beginning she used to come up with all these really great ideas to help out Brendan and his parents. Like you're the one that did the gas card thing, huh?
Yeah, and when the group kind of took off a little bit, a couple years into it, then they asked me not to promote the gas cards anymore because they have a post for that. So I guess they just wanted me to leave it alone. I don't know. But I haven't seen that post anywhere, so I don't know.
Anytime you set up anything with GoFundMe or cards or anything, they always get a hard time for that because they always think you're, something's funny about it. They just don't trust you.
Yeah.
I can't stand that because you're doing something goodness of your heart to try to make things better. And that's just the way people should take it. They shouldn't even question you. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand when I was asking people to make donations by Mother's Day gift for Barb and Dolores, and Father's Day gift for Pete, and so on. I can understand them questioning me in that regard.
Yeah.
But when I'm accused of perhaps spending more money on one father than another,
Yeah.
I take umbrage to that because I am not going to do it. And I was also accused of keeping some of that money.
Oh,
God as my witness on the Bible. Not only did I not keep a cent, I donated to it myself, and I did all the work myself.
I believe you 1000%. You wouldn't believe the things that we went through when we were doing the mammothon. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We Richard went to Europe on it, and I mean, seriously, Becca even got, gets it, and she sends every
I
dime.
still do.
She still gets it. Them are people that got evil in their head, so they accuse a good person of doing something bad. So yeah, I don't think that about anybody that does anything good like that. Now, if it was, I won't name their names because they're not even worth that, but there are a few people that shouldn't even be in the community, that if they were doing something like that, I know it would be for their own benefit.
Yeah. And there are some bad eggs out there. They're the reason that people who are given a bad name. I don't want to mention their names, but I know we all know who they are and their history now. But that's why I understand why people don't trust.
Yeah. But there's enough of us good supporters here that know what's going on. So, and that's all that really matters. In your heart, that's all that matters. You're doing things. None of us are getting paid for this. It's not our job, So, hi, Rosemary. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Fernando. Hi, Carrie. Hi. I don't recall. Oh, my dog.
So, Rebecca, hey, thanks for joining us tonight.
I'm going to disappear briefly, okay?
Okay, you're going to come back in magic?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on.
I like that better. I don't look good today.
So Rebecca, hey, nice joining us tonight.
Nice what?
Yeah, nice joining us tonight.
Did you say that again, please, Pete?
I said nice that you're with us tonight.
Oh, I'm very glad to be here.
Okay.
I've been wanting to join for a long time, but I've really been having the worst year of my life. So
yeah, I know. I know. You all kept telling me, "Hey, I'm gonna make it," and then it runs out. So I understand you got things going on, you know.
Yeah, and I just was told about 5 minutes before I came to here that my sister-in-law has COVID.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah, and
no.
my sister and her daughter just got over it, but they're in good health. My sister-in-law is in extremely poor health, and I absolutely love my sister-in-law. So
Oh,
after this, I'm
prayers.
gonna call her and see how she's doing.
Well, I'm sending prayers and healing all I can.
Thank you.
Concentrate on that for her, you know.
Yeah,
I believe
it's
in
not
that.
having
Power in
it's
prayer.
not fun. It's not fun having that. I had a bout of that myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
me too.
How did you get through it? How long did it take you to get better?
About
Well,
7 days,
yeah,
depending how bad you get it.
I only had a touch of it. My wife Lori, she had it really bad. She had to go in the hospital.
Yeah.
Didn't you say she had pneumonia at the same time?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, at least they diagnosed it was pneumonia and COVID, because
Yeah,
before
yeah.
it was just all COVID, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
So at least now they're making a difference, because believe me, colds didn't stop, the flu didn't stop, allergies didn't stop. You know, COVID just adds to that. But anyway, prayers for her, and I hope she
Thank
makes
you.
a fast recovery. Hi, Becca.
hey, there she is. All right, she's back. Yeah.
Hello.
Here I am. Let me do this. Okay. So, update.
I
Today's
put
Be
the new
Brendan.
link out for the merch.
Yes, thank you. So we have new merchandise in the merchandise store that we dropped. So it's the shirts and everything. That was weird.
Technical difficulties and better budgets.
Becca, you don't have rain by you again, do you?
No, I don't. That's why I was like,
Okay.
what? I
Us-
touched the
usually-
computer.
Usually, you
touch
also have
it.
that problem when there's rain coming around. You know.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't touch the computer anymore. I touched it and then it went like that. So yeah, we've got new t-shirts. I'm really excited about them. We actually have 3 new t-shirts. One's permanent in the store, and then the other 2 are only going to be there for a limited time. Let's share the screen.
I love the reflection of injustice. I gotta say, well, maybe because I helped design that. I love
So
it.
here's the store. By the way, these are duplicate. Like, I don't know why it does this. If I edit something, sometimes it does a duplicate on here, but it's all the same thing. But then down here is where you see the new t-shirt. So here is the one that Linda's talking about that just dropped today. Oh, oops. Hold on. More technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
Sorry, guys, but the lawn people decided that they have to come around with their blowers right now, and they're going to be out my front window for about 20 minutes. So I'm really sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah. So Becca,
yeah.
what's going on with your computer? Did you drop it or what?
No. It's just I think I might have accidentally exited when I touched it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it has the phone here sitting on top of it. But yeah. I can't show you those things because it's acting funky. But I can show you the pictures of the shirts. Anyway, I deposited another $170 into Brendan's account this morning. And so that's the other half of the money earned from the wristbands. I still have a few more wristbands. So if anybody wants one, it's $350 a wristband. So if you want a wristband, you still PayPal me at my email address, bsnash86@gmail.com. And yeah, so I still have more money to deposit or for the wristband because a few people have bought one since. But yeah. Oh, look, Carrie, you're not your husband's account. But yeah, so we've got, and if you have gotten a wristband, please, like I said, take a picture. You can post it now on the event page if you want, because I noticed a lot of people have been posting them. Or you can wait and post it.
She usually does about 30 yawns in the show. So
Yeah,
You're
just
making
kidding.
me
Just kidding.
tired.
Just kidding.
I'm sorry.
That's all
No,
right.
no, we're just teasing you, Becca. We understand.
That's
I'm
okay.
awful.
Pete can't tease me about my hair because I'm not on camera.
Well, that's your way of the unknown comic. That's a bad impersonation. Yeah.
But yeah, so when you get your picture, when you get your wristband, if you got a wristband, take a picture of it, and then you can send it to me, or you can post it wherever. But on the event page, everything on the event page is what's going to be sent to Brendan and Governor Evers. So I'm trying to find the event page, and for Brendan's birthday. So that's what these wristbands were for his birthday. And plus for people to support. Enough people, like these basically just flew by. Like 100 of these are basically almost gone, as you can see.
Wow,
So
yeah.
as soon as these go, I might order another 50 just to hold on to and then sell here and there if somebody wants one.
Well, thank you for mine. I'm cherishing every minute.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got yours. Yeah.
How long until you can no longer post anything on the event page?
You can post however long you want to. I'm probably gonna send everything out a week from the event page.
Well, what I mean is I'm always suspended from Facebook for 30 days. I get back on a day and they suspend me for another 30 days because they don't like the truth. But my suspension is over in 5 days. So then I could post something in the event page then. Will it still be up
Right.
5 days from now?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the event page starts oh yeah, I'll tell about that here in a minute, Carrie.
Okay.
The event I just posted the link to the event in the chat. It starts on Brendan's birthday and it ends on the 20th.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Are you going to show the beautiful thing that Claire did? Or is that waiting for that? For his birthday?
Oh, I can but
Is
Claire,
that
I would
are
want
you waiting for the birthday? Because I think it's the coolest thing. But
I think it's good too. I want to ask Claire too before I share.
Yeah.
She didn't make a post about it.
Okay, yeah, so let's just wait till she does it, I guess.
Yeah.
Touche, Claire, again. She just keeps on amazing me.
Yeah, she does really awesome things for Brendan. Personally. And there's one thing that she did, but I would ask her first.
Yeah. Show the t-shirts. Show the.
So Rebecca, are you running off a computer or your phone?
What? I can't.
Are you running off a computer or your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a computer.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Yeah, it's all right.
I used to do that too. I used to take my phone like this and do the same thing.
Yeah. I got it resting on a pillow.
Actually, I had two of them. One with the phone talking like you, and then the other one, this one I had for the chat, so I could see everybody chatting.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So now I got everything all in one. My chat is to the right, and you guys are to the left.
So to answer Carrie's question, so I got a letter from Governor Evers, and I don't know where it's at right now. It might be over there. What? I got a letter from Governor Evers. Oh. He basically told me the same thing that he sends in an email, except in fancy letter form. Mm-hmm. About I think it's over there, but it's basically I made a video about it. Basically, how Brendan doesn't qualify for the clemency because he doesn't meet the criteria that he said. Blah blah blah. So, but when I got the letter, it looked like somebody ripped it open and then taped it back up.
Really?
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting. So that's what Carrie was asking me if I talked to the post office yet about that.
Maybe it was delivered to the wrong place and somebody just opened it up, thinking, oh, here's my letter.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you think now? It's going to take longer to send snail mail now. I think that sucks, huh?
Oh yeah, UPS said their deliveries are going to take a lot longer too.
Yeah.
Well, it's because of the holidays coming up, huh?
Oh, is it? I don't know.
He could have used that ink on that paper to deny you and signed Brendan's release. So, as far as I'm concerned, he's worthless. It's a worthless fight with him, but we'll keep.
Why do they say why Brendan? Do they give reasons why Brendan doesn't meet the criteria?
Yeah. He hasn't done all of his time.
What?
He hasn't done all of his time.
Well, that's why you want to release. You want them to be released before they serve all their time. So that will make sense.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, Governor Evers is only going to issue clemency for people who have served their time and have been out for 5 years since they've served their time. That they want. He also, the nature of the crime that Brendan was convicted of. He does it like sexual offenders, so he won't do that for Brendan either.
Even though it's pure innocent.
Yeah, even though Brendan's based, that's why when we asked Governor Evers for clemency, we're asking him to look at the merits of the case and to go beyond the criteria because it's just a standard for Governor Evers. It's not a rule or a law.
It's an umbrella he hides under.
Yeah,
right.
That's what it is.
He's kind of worthless. I think he's lame. I think he's a lame duck. I think he's worthless. Evers.
And he's running again. Isn't that wonderful?
No.
Listen, we're never going to get anybody in there that's going to be on this side of the Avery or Dassey team. They're just not going to be because it's political now. Now it's went so far and it's so deep within corruption that it's political. So they're political prisoners. Oh, here they come. Them lovely crew of mine. I got to mute again. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so it's really it's usually not like this.
When's the last time you heard from Brendan, Pete?
Wednesday. He calls me Wednesday nights at 6:00.
He calls you when?
Wednesday night at 6.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You'll have to give him my love for me.
And then I go and visit him on Sunday mornings.
Wonderful. That's good. Yeah, I see your posts that you share, but I can't comment because they like silence conservative, so I can't even say, have a fun time, have a safe trip,
Oh, did you see the last time I got stuck by a train?
No.
Oh, okay. That was my last posting.
What happened? You just had to wait forever?
Yeah. Well, no, not forever. Probably almost 5 minutes.
Is there there's an outbreak at Mike's prison here. So do you know anything about Brendan or Stephen's prisons? Are there any outbreaks there?
No, I didn't hear anything.
What?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah. Is your husband still doing 16 hours?
Yes, when he gets overtime, but they're forcing them to go to 12-hour days on the first of the year. So if he does get overtime, it'll just be another 4 hours on top of it to make it 16 hours.
Oh, okay.
We're not happy about them not having a choice, but working 16 or 8 or 12 or 8 hours, but at least he gets an extra day off a week. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Where did they go?
I don't know what's wrong with Becca, but
I'm here, but I can't hear you.
Yeah, but
the lawn crew out
here. Yeah, she's got the lawn crew.
Oh, that's right.
And they're blowing the leaves or whatever. So I can't. It'll be really loud because they'll be right by my window. You'll hear it in a minute. They're coming right by my window.
I don't hear anything.
You will in a second. Everybody else does. I'm like, oh. So I just mute. But you guys can talk. Go ahead.
I got to tell you something funny that happened yesterday, Pete. I drove up to the A&W to get some lunch. and I couldn't hear what they were saying at the drive up. So I turned off my car, and at least 4 times I said, "I can't hear you. Please speak louder." And I still couldn't hear him, so I said, "Never mind." And I drove up to the window to order my food there. And the first thing this young man says to me is, "What are you, deaf?" And I looked up at him. I said, "Actually, for the moment, yes, I am." I said, "What's your excuse?" And I drove off. That's kind of a rude thing to
Yeah,
say
really
to
bad.
somebody.
Yeah, really bad. Yeah.
I said, "Well, yeah, what's your excuse? That's just rude."
Hear him?
Holy shit! It
Um,
sounds like a very bad typewriter or something.
Yeah, they're loud.
so Pete, people are asking, have you
Yeah, I'm trying
visited
to answer.
Brendan?
Yeah, I'm trying to answer them on my phone here, but I don't
Oh,
have the fact. I should just answer on. Yes, I visit them Sunday mornings, and yes, the cards are back. And he kicks my rear end, and sometimes I kick his.
how's he
Yeah,
doing?
pretty good.
Has he gotten sick at all, Pete, or is he still doing good in health?
Yes, he's doing really good. I don't remember him getting sick at all.
Good.
I don't know.
He did have COVID
He did. Brendan had
Oh, he
COVID.
did.
a while
Oh,
back
okay.
ago.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's young and healthy and strong.
Yeah, it was a while back ago.
Yeah. Yes, Carrie, I go up on Sundays and we play cards. Like last Sunday, I kicked his rear, and then the other half of the time I was there, he came back and kicked mine. So we both have sore butts.
That's funny.
I had to make some comment. I mean, but it's fun. It's fun. Really, it is.
Yeah. Pete, maybe you know this. I know an answer too, but Pete, does Brendan get to use any gym equipment?
Yeah, he's got like a day room. I guess he's got basketball. I guess he can go outside and do a couple things. I don't know what he has all in weights or gym, but yeah, I know he does something. Yeah.
Yeah. I know he does like to walk the track and run the track too.
Yeah.
That's why when he exercises, that's what he usually talks about.
Yeah.
And Will, you can ask any question that you'd like.
Oh yeah.
But,
Hey, anybody on the chat? We got actually 19 out there according to my phone. Is that right?
yeah, I see 18.
Yeah, okay. Ask me anything. If it's from way back in the day, I'll try and do my best. But a lot of it I forget. The bad stuff I try and forget. But yeah, you can ask me anything, and if I know it, I'll answer it. So. Yeah.
And once you're done answering, Rosemary, I'll show you what the t-shirts look like. I don't know why my computer, it's not my computer, it's my internet. I already know it's my internet. But anyway. But yeah, well, I always say like anyone could ask any question that they want, but if it's an inappropriate question or if it's if it's something that Pete can't or doesn't know how to answer or whatever, I tell Pete he doesn't have to answer it.
And I'll answer it really nice, and if it's none of your business questions, I'll be really nice about it.
So here's his question, Pete. How did you decide on the name Brendan Ray?
Yeah. All my kids. I got 5 boys. I got 4 with Lori and 1 with somebody else. But we started the bees. First one was Brad, and then we went to Brian and Brendan Ray. I think the Ray is Alan Avery's middle name.
Oh, okay.
That's how that came up.
That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that was his middle name.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Blower free now.
All right, blower free. I hope your hair ain't messed up, Linda.
Oh God, yeah, I'm a wreck now.
Uh-oh.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
that sounded pretty powerful. I bet you that came right through your window.
Oh, it sounds just like a freaking airplane in my ears. It drives me nuts.
Yeah,
They were really
yeah.
polite tonight. They weren't here for 20 minutes in a 2-foot patch of grass.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say, how big of an area are they taking care of?
It's not that large, but they like to really take their time. They take 3 of them at in one area, and it's just really loud.
Okay,
So
there's
Rebecca-
an answer for Rebecca. Okay, take it away.
Yeah, Rebecca Snodgrass is our guest tonight. She was not at the last rally, unfortunately. I believe she had other things going on.
Yeah.
So she wasn't the one who put on the picnic. The one you're thinking of is Victoria.
No, I was supposed to come, and that would have been great, but the bathroom completely fell out.
Yeah, you can explain your problem. Oh my God.
Oh, that was
That's the
horrible.
first time I ever heard of that. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and thank God, no, because I was just in there washing my hands like an hour before. Had I been in, fell through, I would have fallen straight through to the underneath the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Thank God. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here are the t-shirts that are available right now. This is the one that Linda and Little Barb helped put together. So Little Barb made the picture, and Linda's the one that made the back, the reflection of injustice.
Can you get the shirt in white, Becca?
This one, no.
Oh.
I can make one in white for you. The other shirt that came out is let me bring it.
Ooh.
Not that one. Hold on. The other one that we have is the white one, I should say. Oh, where is it? Did I pass it? It's hard for me to see the white, so hold on.
R. Williams,
Here it is.
there's not another Brendan in the family. R. Williams asking if there's another Brendan in the family.
Oh yeah. This is the white one. Little Nan's Life 7. She's the one that helped design. She actually drew this hand with the dragonfly. And then I put Dassey Nation Strong. So this is the one that's available in white. And then I also made it because I did make the white. This is the back of that shirt. Freedom Fighter for Brendan Dassey.
Oh, I like that.
Let's bring Brendan home, and then you got Better Together, hashtag Better Together, hashtag Dassey Nation, and then the link to.
Yeah, you got some
website.
some awesome shirts there, hey?
Yeah.
And then I did make it because somebody asked me while I was designing this if I could make a black option for it.
Yeah.
So I made this shirt for that one too.
Anytime, R. William.
So this one is only available in black and white. You've got your 2 different options, which are on the website, and then but the text is still the same. So like this is the back of the black one for it. Freedom Fighter for Brendan Dassey.
All right, that's cool.
Yep. And then here's the back of the reflection shirt. Free Brendan Dassey, know his story. This is Linda's words that she wanted, know his story and the reflection of injustice. Here's this. So I'll go back to, here's the cup for it. Free Brendan Dassey, know his story. It's black. Then here's the t-shirt. Here's a bag.
Woohoo! On the coffee cups, love them. They're great. They are wonderful. I got a collection of them, and I can't wait to get it.
Here's the bag for the Freedom Fighter for Brendan Dassey, and then here's the back of that t-shirt that Linda did. Here's the back of the Freedom Fighter for Brendan Dassey in black. Here's the sticker. I used to do 2 different kinds of stickers. This time around, I'm only going to do this kind of sticker. So this sticker is a nicer sticker than the other sticker anyway. The other sticker is good too. It's just this one is it's just a better quality sticker. Somebody keeps asking me about bumper stickers, by the way, and I am looking into that. And it'll probably be the same kind of deal as the wristbands, where you can contact me and you can buy a wristband through me or a bumper sticker through me, and then I'll just mail it to you.
Hey,
So,
Rosemary's got a question for you.
what's the question, Rosemary?
Something about she can't find Linda's tea on site.
It's there. It's there.
Yeah, I'll be contacting you, Becca, through PM about getting that reflection shirt, but I want it in white because I look totally in black.
Okay.
So
Those stickers, by the way, are really, really good. I mean, everything from this site is really good quality. I mean, I wash them shirts all the time and they look brand new.
Yeah.
good.
I was just gonna say, Rosemary, on the website, the t-shirts, the color I chose on the t-shirts are green rather than black. But you can get those t-shirts, the reflection t-shirt, you can get those in different kinds of colors, and not just black and white. I
seen one in red. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get that one in multiple different colors.
Sometimes can't do all different colors because of the font she's choosing to use or the color of the font.
Right.
Yeah.
But here is the sticker for the Nan's Life drawing.
I love that too, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool.
Really, really
awesome.
powerful.
Yeah. I really like this one too. I'm definitely going to be getting these ones. The
I'm getting the bag for that. I love that bag.
I think Linda wants everything. Right?
I do. Linda wants
I don't blame you. Yeah.
It would be neat if you could get that sticker in a washable tattoo or whatever. That'd be neat.
Yeah.
I would like to get that too. Hell, that's pretty.
So, and then here's the t-shirt.
I like that.
And then here's the cup that I'm offering for.
Yeah, there's a cup too.
Yeah, the Nan's Life one is Dassey Nation
I
Strong
love that
cup. And then on the back, it also says Freedom Fighter for Brendan Dassey.
Looks nice.
And then there's the t-shirt. Here's the bag, the front of the bag where it says Dassey Nation Strong. These bags are really awesome, by the way.
God, the bags are
This is the bag I have from the first shirts. And I use this for my computer and everything. It's very big.
Yeah.
I just washed it too the other day, and it held up.
Tell.
And it looks strong. It looks strong and durable too, right?
Oh, it really is. It's thick. I touched it. It's nice.
Yeah, I washed it and it came out wonderful. Like there was no issues in the washer or anything. So
this is this isn't like those t-shirts that you get and the stuff peels off of it. And, you know what I mean? It's none of it. And even the t-shirts they use, really nice quality. They really are. They're thicker and they're nice. The sweatshirts are great. The sweatshirts are great.
Here is the Reflection of Injustice coffee cup front of it.
It's mine. Mine.
And then here's the new t-shirt. So here's the story on this t-shirt. Nosy Wren, who's in chat, her and Mystic Jinx were talking, and they were talking about a t-shirt, and this is basically, if you're nosy like me, so this is in honor of Nosy Wren, ask me about Brendan Dassey. Ignore the E right here. This is not how it is.
It wrong.
Ignore it. This is actually not the shirt that's on the website. Believe me when I say it. It's. Let me even double check, because I saw that and I was just like, oh no.
I ordered Eric Cozy's mug and spelt warrior wrong, and it's still on there.
Oops, Linda.
Yeah, oops. What you gonna do? I just put my thumb over it. Nobody can tell.
Yeah. So this one is ignore the E on the website. It doesn't have the E. This is just a picture that I saved onto my computer. So if you're nosy like me, ask me about Brendan Dassey. And then here's a picture of Brendan that I made a while back ago. It has the days at the time that I made the picture. Like you can't.
I see it up in the corner.
Oh yeah,
4,715. No, 4915, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This picture was made a while back ago, but she was like, no, leave it, because then that's another conversation starter. But this was how many days he's been in prison since this picture was made back then. So that was like almost like 1,000 days ago.
Yeah, because you do them all the time. You make pictures with the days. Yeah.
Yeah,
At one
just
time,
awesome.
I'm going to upload all them days into a video. So that's my idea. Don't steal it.
So the front of the t-shirt's just plain black. It just has this back design on it. I did it like that because I know some people aren't into things on the front of their shirt. They just wanted everything on the back of the shirt.
Yeah,
So that this is an experiment. If it doesn't, if people want something on the front, then I might change it. I have the option to change it.
You could put Noah's story or no.
Or something. I don't know. Like I thought about maybe putting just a single dragonfly on the front in the pocket
That's a good
area,
idea.
but
Oh, yeah.
Logo from here. Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, it's just a thought.
I always
but I'm
like
gonna leave it plain.
I always like something in the front and something in the back.
Yeah, see, I'm
Cool.
a person with something in the front too, because if people ask me about it,
Yeah.
if somebody comes up to me and says, "Oh, your shirt," and then I can look down and be like, "Oh yeah." But if you say something about and it's on the back of my shirt, I'm like, I don't remember what it says. What does it say?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it says?
Or when you have the front and back done, you got one gesture in the front and another in the back.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So.
But I did we'll see how this one goes. I might tweak it a little bit more, but for the time being, it's available as is like this.
I like it. If you're nosy like me, ask me about Brendan Dassey.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good one,
yeah.
Nosy Ran and Jinxers.
Yeah.
Carrie said that would be pretty to put the dragonflies on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the dragonfly hat. I mean, that thing's cool. I don't wear hats, but I'd order it just to have it. It's so cool. I'm getting all Brendan wardrobe. That's it. That's all I'm wearing is Brendan.
But, Linda, you must have a Brendan closet by you then. Huh?
I'm getting there. I am getting there.
I know. Hey, everybody on here, we both got a Brendan. We both got a Brendan shower curtain.
Yeah, we do.
A Brendan shower curtain? No, that's
well, she's got certain dragonflies, and I got dragonflies on mine.
Yeah.
See, this is the artist of the dragonfly hand. So thank you again, Nancy.
Okay, yeah.
I did send all these designs to Brendan, and he made a comment especially about them and how much he liked them. So thank you, Nan's Life and Linda and Little Barb. He's very excited about the merchandise thing. He really enjoys that people are buying it.
I knew it. I knew it'd be such a big thing. I knew it would be.
I don't know. It's a win-win for him. His name gets out there, and then
he gets the profits. So it helps.
And then he gets the profits. So yeah.
And when I go and play cards with him at the end, he always tells me, "Tell everybody I love them, no matter if they're from Two Rivers or from the UK, all over the world. He loves everybody for your support."
Yeah. Well, we love him too. I made a vow that for the rest of the year, well, I probably will continue it until Brendan gets out, maybe. But anytime I go in public, I'm going to be wearing a supporter shirt so people can see it. You know, every time. I'm not just going to leave it for rally. I'm going to wear it and I do. And no matter where I go, it doesn't matter. I have a supporter shirt on, and I get asked about it. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
So, and I think
what do you usually say if somebody asks you about it? What do you usually say?
I say, well, let me tell you, you haven't heard about Brendan? Oh my gosh, let me tell you about it. How much time do you got? If not, here you go. Watch Making a Murderer, and you will be on this. You'll be wanting one of these for sure. You know? But I think it's a good promotional thing for Brendan to get his name out there. It's my way of kind of doing supporting him every time I'm out in public. So
thanks. Did I tell you guys? Oh yeah, I did tell Becca last Sunday when I visited him. I was up at the soda machine, and this one guy comes up to me and asks me, "Are you guys doing a show?" And I'm going, "Do I know you?" And I didn't know him, but he knew me. He was from where the heck was that again? Not Chilton, but something like that.
Oh, and he watches YouTube.
And he says, he acted like he knew me, and I'm going, well, who are you? I didn't know who that was.
Oh, you got to taste the
stardom. He knows who all of us was, and he doesn't want to miss any of our shows. That's why he asked him if I was going to do another one, and I said,
hi.
We're usually on at the time that,
Oh,
Pete, but it was just weird. I said,
You're
how
just-
the heck did you know me? And it's
You're a
like, I don't know
smart-
you. Yeah.
That's how
I
I
keep
felt when I went
telling
to
you,
LA.
like that's why I
Yeah.
keep saying, did you tell Brendan yet that you're a YouTube star?
Yeah,
That
I
you-
kind of hinted around. Yeah, I kind of hinted around.
Oh, you
That
gotta
you need
tell
to
them you're
start
on this
taking,
show.
that you need to
Yeah.
start charging people for autographs and pictures.
There
huh?
you go.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Yeah.
kind of a weird feeling though, Pete, because I had the same thing happen to me. Actually, I went to rally, well, the first rally, 2019,
Yeah.
and Jinx came up to me and said, "Oh, you're Linda," and I'm like, "You know me?" And
Oh, you had the same thing,
And I
right?
forgot
Yeah.
my face was plastered all over YouTube. How could you
Okay.
not know me? You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay.
And she goes, "Yeah, I'm Jinxie." And well, of course, I had to lay down and die because I fangirl on Jinxie. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Great researcher. So yeah.
A
But
few
I
years
thought it
ago,
was.
a few
I
years
thought it
ago,
was. Okay, go ahead.
a few years ago when I was managing at the grocery store, the Piggly Wiggly, I noticed a couple was following me around every aisle I went in, and I thought really nothing of it. But then they came up to me. She goes, "You've probably noticed that we've kind of been following you." I said, "Actually, yes, I have." I said, "Can I help you?" I'm one of the managers. She goes, "I wanted to ask you, have you ever been on TV?" I said, "No, of course not." She goes, "No, your hair, your eyes, I've seen you somewhere on TV." I'm like, lots of people have hair and eyes on TV. But she goes, no, something about a rally or Brendan and Steven or something. I said, oh, that's right. I said, yeah. If you've watched season 2 of Making a Murderer,
Yeah.
you would have seen me at one of the rallies I was hosting in Madison. She goes, that's where I've seen you. I knew it was you by your hair. She goes, what is Making a Murderer? So that afforded me an opportunity to, and I believe she joined the group too a few years ago. So it's nice when things you don't expect to be noticed for 1 second,
Right.
a shot on a TV show that
Yep.
you aren't even in. You're not starring it or anything, but then when you realize you brought somebody into the group, you made somebody else aware.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing.
It is a good feeling because one leads to another because they talk, and it's like that old shampoo commercial, you tell a friend and so on and so on and so on. And that's what this is like. It really is. I mean, I can't believe how many people, I turned a person that said, because last year not last year, but when Making a Murderer 2 came out, my brother had a showing party at his house, and because he wanted me there for the weekend. I said, okay, well, this is coming out, so guess what, I'm going to be stuck in front of that. If you want me, we'll be watching that. And there was a guy who goes, damn, people are that Stephen Avery, he's guilty, not that kid, but he's guilty. I said, really? Okay, sit down with me here. And you know what, by I think it was the 4th episode, he said, oh my gosh, I never knew this. I said, no, you probably just went by the paper like everybody, oh, they're guilty because they're convicted. So, they've been convicted, so they're guilty. And he goes, I will never look at that ever the same again. And you can't help but never look at any conviction the same again. You have to question it. I watched a horrific, it's on Netflix. It just came out and it's called The Phantom. And it's about a death penalty case where the guy was completely innocent, 100% innocent, and they killed him. And they show what it was Bush said nobody died innocently when he was governor or something there, or whatever he was there. And this team of lawyers or innocent project people said, really? Well, we're going to dig into some of these old cases and see. And they took that case. And yes, he was completely 100% innocent, but it's too late when they're gone.
Yeah.
So that, when people see that, they change their views. These people that were so for that death penalty in this show honestly said, you got to question every conviction. You got to I'm a lawyer and I question every conviction. Unless they're solid, they admit and they got evidence to admit with the words and the evidence match, that you can be sure of. But anything else, if somebody's crying innocence, he says, I listen to him, even as far-fetched as the story sounds, because this guy and this Netflix thing, believe me, the stories didn't match. They couldn't fit. This guy sounded like he was making up people and everything, and it was all true. So it's really sad.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad Carrie's got her own name now.
I know, right?
It's a
Now
lot
everyone
easier to
doesn't call her husband. I'm sure that was annoying for her.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't even seen chat, so I don't even know what's going on. Too much in the dog and
Oh, you
stuff.
mean Carrie's got her own phone now? Or?
She was using her husband's account. She was the one
Okay.
called Marcus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing, Carrie. I don't tell people to believe me. I tell them dig into it yourself and make up your own mind. There's plenty of stuff there. I can sit here and talk to you till I'm blue in the face, and if you don't believe me, if you just look at me like I'm cuckoo, well, then do your own research and really find out.
Yep.
I encourage you to.
In fact, I don't want you to believe me. Just go ahead and do the research. Don't believe me. You don't have to do the research.
Right. Do the research. You're right, Rebecca. That's what they need to do. If you just, I encourage everybody that has, look into it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So before I forget, because it just popped in my head, Be Brendan Brave this week is positive comments.
Okay.
I'm excited because it's October, by the way. It's October 1st.
Yeah.
And that means it's my favorite month, which is Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Love Halloween.
Yeah. My favorite holiday. This is my favorite month. This is my favorite holiday. So I have a lot of Brendan's birthday coming up.
Yeah, and this was Denise's favorite holiday, so I kind of like it too. So
I love Halloween. I dress up for it every year. I decorate the house. This is the year. This is the Halloween
Yeah, when the kids were younger, we used to go all out too. I remember the porch being. But
I'm still in Becca's makeup
since
this
just
year.
me and my wife, we kind of toned her down a little bit. But I'll put things in the window and that. And I'm usually the person to hand out candy and everything. So
you don't scare them, do you?
Did you?
No.
Okay.
No.
Did you hear that?
I just put my moose face on like that.
Moose, yeah.
Did you hear that, Pete? You know what Linda's going to be going as this year?
No. What is she coming as?
I'm not gonna be that. That's for sure.
Hey, I'm gonna be going as the unknown comic. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah. I can't see Becca's face. That's what I'm gonna look like. I want to do that.
She wants to be Oscar.
Really? No.
Oscar?
Linda and Oscar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love Oscar.
I think Becca does make a good Oscar.
Look at that. That's so cool.
I don't even know who that is. I'm so out of touch.
That's a wrestler.
I don't either. I don't either. Rebecca, some wrestler, I guess, but I love makeup.
Yeah.
I like
wrestling. Yeah.
If I could go as a wrestler, I'd go as the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, I know that's her favorite. Yeah.
He's my favorite wrestler in the WWE universe, but if she left WWE, I'd follow her. And I love her makeup and her whole personality, and she's a heel sometimes too, but I still love her. And so actually here, let me
Carrie's got a good one. We should do a Friday, and she says we should dress up and have a dress up show.
That's what I was hoping to do on one of these lives. There's like a whole bunch of plans that I would like to do.
Yeah. We'll get it.
Here's Oscar.
I'll come as a hefty Miss America.
There you go. Me too. I'll be a hefty Pamela. What's her name?
Whoa! Don't do that to yourself.
I know. I'm kind of the worst person ever to be. I can't stand her.
Yeah, Rebecca, that's Oshkosh right there.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I can't do her. She's no. Yeah. I have to do something else.
But Becca did a good job. Though when I first saw her, I'm going. I thought that was her almost.
I'll tell you what. I'll surprise you. I'll just be
she
me.
has the mask.
Okay.
Yeah, she has the mask, and she dyed, and that I dyed my hair for this costume. I have the mask, and
well, I'm not doing that, all that.
Yeah, we should do a dress up. We should do a dress up the Friday before or whatever.
My plans are. My plans is that so, and I have it all written down because even though this one isn't Halloween themed, oh gosh, I just bought this new Trapper Keeper.
Did you meet Brad's girlfriend? Is she lovely?
Yeah, she came over. They came over one day, and I'm so happy for him because you finally found somebody that's down to earth.
That's good.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
What are we
Um,
doing for Halloween? Are we gonna have a party?
So hold on.
Always do. We decorate our house and our yard. The elementary school takes a field trip and they walk to our house to look at the yard. A lot of people come from
cool.
out of town to take pictures with the
Oh, how
ghouls in our
cool.
yard.
How
And the giant
cool is
skeletons. Oh yeah.
So next Friday, I'm gonna be doing fall pictures, and then is someone hitting the table? Was that Pete?
Yeah, I bumped it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
I feel like someone was drumming on their table. That's why I was like,
Yeah, that was me. I was kind of sorry about that. I didn't think you could hear that.
Thank God
Yeah.
we ain't professionals,
Okay,
aren't? Isn't that
okay,
right?
Yeah.
I was just making sure that's what it was, and it wasn't
Okay.
something
Yeah,
else.
that's me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
We laugh
all right.
inappropriately. We do things inappropriately.
That's okay, Pete. I didn't mean to call you out in the front of the class.
Okay.
No script around here.
Yeah, I'm feeling this big now.
Here, I know. I saw the look on your face.
Just
and you
put it.
paused.
Just put your
I know it's like, oh my God, she
face
caught me. She
Put your
caught me.
unknown comic face. We can't see you blush then.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I should just strap this on. Maybe I should just tape it on and just leave it. Yeah.
No, we like to see you smile. I love
Okay.
your smile. It
Yeah,
was-
I get a lot of comments on that. Really.
How is Lori doing?
Pretty good. Right now she's upstairs in bed. I guess her back is bothering her. So.
Oh,
Aw,
better,
poor
Yeah,
better
otherwise, she is coming along really good, and her leg looks halfway decent. All the black and blue marks are subsiding. Yeah.
Good.
Good deal. Tell her we send her. I send
Yes,
her love.
I always do. When I'm through here, I'm going to be putting a lot of groceries away. So I'll let her know as I'm putting the groceries away.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
a lot of groceries today too.
Yeah.
So next Friday is gonna be fall pictures.
Okay.
The 16th,
Like leaves and things.
yeah, like just
Okay, cool.
pictures of fall or decorations, Halloween decorations if you got them.
I love that.
The 16th is the Friday on that, or Saturday on that 16th is going to be birthday wishes. So that's going to be Brendan's birthday post if you want to give him a birthday wish, or that's probably when I'm going to be showing Claire's post too. If she
Yeah.
has fun.
Oh, they can't wait for that.
Then I'm going to be making an event page for this also, but in case anybody does it beforehand, but I am going to be doing a pumpkin carving,
Oh,
Be Brendan Brave. So that's going to be on the 23rd. I did that last year and it was really a lot of fun. So hopefully everybody, even if you're in the UK, if you can join in, when you carve your pumpkins, because I do it a week before Halloween, because I know that's usually when people
you
start
can
doing
paint
that
on your pumpkin too if you wanted to. Paint a face.
Yeah, you can paint the
Yeah.
face, you can carve, you can do whatever you want. Then I see these things now in the stores. Instead of carving pumpkins, I see people buy these things where you can put these like plastic things on the pumpkin.
Oh
to
yeah,
make
you can push it
faces.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
So-
like a Mr. Potato
They're
Head.
making
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
really
actually
Yeah.
I've actually thought about getting those
Yeah.
for my clients because
Yeah.
they like the pumpkin carving
Yeah, I
thing,
can
but
see.
they
I
don't
can see
carve
them
it.
guys going for
I
it.
carve it for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be great for them, Becca.
But
It
so
would
I
be
thought
great.
that would be good to like have something that
Oh,
for
they'd
them
love
to
that.
just push in. And then on the 30th is Halloween.
Yeah.
Is that Saturday, so Halloween is that Sunday. Now for the pumpkin and the Halloween, I'm probably going to extend it a few extra days so that way people can get their pictures in.
Yeah.
So don't worry, and also if you feel even though these things are themed, like let's say for instance you missed out on the birthday, you can still wish him a happy birthday on the pumpkin carving or the Halloween one. Like there's no
Yeah.
This
yeah.
month is Brendan's birthday and Halloween all month.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a lot of people ask me if Brendan likes Halloween because of the crime that
does know.
happened to happen on Halloween and all that.
Yeah.
Brendan didn't do anything,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he
And he likes it.
he likes Halloween. He loves
Yeah.
Halloween. He thinks it's fun. He likes looking at looking at everybody in their costumes. He loves seeing the pumpkins that everyone comes up with.
Brendan's
it's
always
Brendan.
so grateful for any little thing. It just makes it even better to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Whoops.
It's Brendan
pics of-
month. Yes, Carrie. It is. Brendan has
I
the
like
best
that she's got a
pictures.
little pumpkin right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alice is looking at this keeps falling over, and every time it does, I wake up and then I see him like hovering right over me, staring at me. So yes,
yeah.
that is
Alice, what pick?
this over here in the corner of my room. Here's a cardboard cutout of Loki.
Oh, okay.
She's
see?
got life-size fucking people in her room there that kind of freak you out. If I was sleeping by him, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, it keeps falling over. I need to somehow put it back up, or just buy a new
Oh,
one.
look at that beautiful artwork you got there.
Oh yeah, that one right here.
Yeah.
I still have more I have to put up from you. I have to find a place on my wall. See, I have my own wall. But
Hi, Nan's life. Didn't see you.
Pete, do you know if Brendan wants to stay in Wisconsin after release?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We never really talked about that, but I can this Sunday and I can get back to you. But I think so. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I'll retalk it over, and next Friday you can ask me the same thing.
Well, he can move to Minnesota.
Yeah, I guess he wants to. I guess he wants to go. Yeah, I guess he wants to move to by Minnesota by Linda.
Yeah.
You got any room for him, Linda?
Do I have what room for him? Oh,
yeah.
I'll get him a biggest room he ever wanted. I tell you what, he can have anything he wants.
I know you got a Brendan closet, so
yes, I do.
And a Brendan shower.
Yeah, the Brendan. Yeah, you'll feel right at home.
Sure, he will.
We're taking a shower and
I'll move out and he can move
having
in.
having all the dragonflies fly on him. Yeah.
If anything, you'd have to go to Arizona where Becca is.
I often, and I'll say this to you too, Pete, because I tell Barb this all the time. The whole family can come out to Arizona, and you all can come live up here in the mountains with me, and nobody will bother you or anything.
Oh yeah. I heard you don't have to cut the grass as much over there.
No.
I showed people our grass here. They say, "Wow, it looks just like a carpet, a full carpet." It is because
you got the nicest yard. Let's get
I know there's no spots. There's no.
Yeah. No, we don't have that.
Yeah, you just got a couple weeds here and there.
Yeah, we got more than a couple of weeds here and there.
Okay. Well, you just take the weed killer out and spray them, and then they're all gone.
Well, they tumble away in the wind.
We cut them as grass. I have a weed whacker and I cut it down as grass. Yeah.
Well, I bet you it only takes 5 minutes to do yours.
No, it doesn't. Okay. It's pretty bad.
Just kidding.
Yeah. But I know from things that he's told me that he really, as far as he knows, he's looking forward to just going home to Barb. I don't think necessarily, or into Pete, I don't think necessarily he has thought about moving out because his whole family's there. His brothers are there.
I actually, to tell you the truth, to be on the plus side, if he has problems moving home, I said he's always welcome here.
Yeah.
If there's any problems, you never know. But
you're right. But yeah, his whole family is in that area, and I don't think he's thought of moving away. I know he's talked about traveling everywhere.
Oh yeah.
He wants to travel everywhere, but I don't think he would move.
Let me tell you, when you travel and you don't have to pay for overnight expenses at a hotel, you got it made, okay? You take that flight and then you stay at all these supporters' houses and get all their meals and all their drinks and sleep for free. Heck yeah, I know I got that. Let me tell you, I can go to Australia, I can go to the UK, I can go to Scotland, I can go anywhere. And they all said, okay, we've got a room for you, Linda. Okay, cool, man. When I get my big YouTube money and I take the whole crew around the world, like I'm supposed to because I make so much money on this crap that hey, we got places to stay.
Right. Alice is gonna be
really
herself because she has her broomstick.
Oh, I found my broomstick parking sign. I got to put that out. It says broomstick parking only.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you what I'm doing. I'm making stuff that lights up at night, so when you plug it in, you can see it in the window.
That's fun. Yeah. Rebecca,
Yeah.
Tell them about your Halloween decoration.
Yeah, I want to hear about this.
I know. I saw hers.
She's like the queen
last
of
year.
Halloween.
Yeah, I know. I saw hers last year. She showed me the whole yard. It's like freaking freaky.
Yeah. My husband built a mausoleum. We have dozens of the whole yard is a graveyard. We have 12-foot skeletons. We now have 2 this year. Last year, one was destroyed in a windstorm, but he repaired it as much as he could, and he draped it with he bought like black tarping, and now it looks like a giant reaper with a giant scythe. And
do you got the big spider?
we used to have giant spiders, but they got so with their legs, they catch on everything and then they break.
There's this one they sell that like goes on your house. It's like huge. I mean, I seen it last year. I was like, oh my Lord. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna be they haven't even got the yard up. My husband, because they're so short staffed at the prison, my husband has to work 16-hour days, so many days in a row. So it's hard for him to find time to get the yard done. But they're still out there working on it now. And when they're all done and everything is lit up and the torches are out, I'll take pictures and put them on Facebook.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Look forward to it. Your husband works at a prison? I'm like, oh, I heard that.
Oh, yeah. He works at it used to be the Supermax in Boscobel, but now it's the Wisconsin Secure Program Facility. And he was there. He's been there for over 20 years now, but he was there when Stephen was there, and he was the first one to give Stephen his first job there.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, and what's interesting about that is he would say Stephen would, when he would try to talk about how he's innocent, Stephen would get angry because nobody generally is going to believe an inmate. But he said Stephen, even though he didn't know about making a murder at the time, Michael said, Stephen was passionate about talking about how he was innocent. And he never let up, and his story never changed. And I think that's important to note.
Yeah.
Your story never changes, and you get just as angry and passionate about describing your innocence. Each time you describe it, it just lends more credibility to the fact that you're telling the truth.
Yeah, that guy that I told you about in that Netflix, The Phantom, that just came out yesterday. The guy was the same story, and it sounded ridiculous. You'll have to watch it to understand. It's the people he was talking about. But he also said, I already said in court who did this. I have an appeal coming. I'm not talking about this. I am innocent. And he said, they're killing an innocent man, but I can go to heaven knowing that I did not do it as long as my mom and my brother, because that's all he had, knows that I did not do it. And he didn't have a dad. So he told the priest, can I just call you dad for the day? You know, and the priest was with him throughout the whole time. It's a very sad story because he lost his life and he's totally innocent. But, you know, I mean, that's the same thing. You see people say it continually, same story, nothing changes. Not even one little thing changes. They just keep it flowing. And if you're lying, that is hard to do. Keep the same story without changing a word, you know? Mm-hmm. And then just by the look, you could tell this lady said, I thought she was a reporter. And she said, I thought he was guilty. I thought, here I am. He was nothing to me. I thought of him as this murderous person. He murdered this girl, blah, 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 blah. She said, but as she got to see him and through the years, she could see on his face that he was innocent because she had interviewed other people that were guilty, and you just can't fake this stuff. You know, she says, you just can't fake it. You can tell. So yeah. And
my husband believes they're innocent too, but being that he works for the DOC, he can't in any way get involved. In fact, when I first started getting involved, and when I had my first rally, inmates pointed out, they said her name is Rebecca Snodgrass. Is that your wife? And Michael said, I can't say. And they have no right and no business knowing who his wife or children are. Yeah. But then the warden brought him in to talk to him and said, why is your wife doing this? And he goes, I can't tell my wife what she can and cannot do. As long as I'm staying out of it, my wife can do and support whatever she wants to support.
Yeah, good for him. What a great husband.
Yeah. And he's like me. We all believe they're innocent, but he can't have anything to do with it.
He can't say anything because
right. And
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just
after I was writing the guys for I think 9 months, I got a notification that they're not allowed to I can't write them and they can't write me. We can't call. He can't call because they can't know my address. And I said, okay, I didn't know that. He goes, no, I know you didn't know that, but that's why I'm telling you. I said, but we've already been writing, so they already know my address. So does that rule still stand? And he goes, yes, it does. There's nothing I can do about that. So,
and that's for the safety of your
rule.
husband, right?
Huh?
That's for the safety of your husband because he works at the prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
I know Brendan wouldn't say, hey, by the way,
No,
Rebecca
no,
lives here, go get her and her family. No, but the law is, or the DOC would be held accountable if anything were to happen by an inmate. So I have to respect, I don't like the laws and I might not agree with it, but I can see the reason for it. It's just been, I was so extremely depressed when I could no longer write Brendan or Stephen. And I can't tell you how much of a depression that put me in because of that. Took a while to get over that.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure they still know that you're there because you were there from the beginning. You know, you do. They do. People don't forget that kind of kindness.
Well,
I'll tell you, to be a supporter, you got to be selfless, and that's all I've ever seen is people that are they're open-minded, they're selfless, they give for no, like I said, we ain't getting paid for this. This isn't our job. I don't want no money. I don't want even no thank you. I just want the word out there, the truth. That's all I want is the truth, and them guys set free.
Yeah, when I made those staff albums for Barb and Dolores, people wanted to send me money. I said, no, do not send me money. Just send me your picture and whatever you want me to write in there on that page, and I'll include that. But they did send me money anyway, so I divided that money up evenly between Stephen and Brendan, and I sent that to their commissary.
That was nice.
If I take any money for that, just look how that would.
Oh God! Yeah. Well, believe me, you're going on vacation to Australia, aren't you?
Yeah, I wouldn't go to Australia for nothing right now, but yeah, I hear exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. In other words, you're funding all this stuff because it's so much money.
Yeah.
You know, it just kills me. You know, us YouTubers make a ton. I think I made $4 in 5 months.
You're rich.
I'm rich. I can't even buy lunch for that.
Yeah, when I met Linda, did you see her Rolls Royce she rolled up on?
Yeah, really. That was a hell of a bunch of dinner I bought, huh?
Yeah, holy Christ, yeah.
Me and Becca bought.
I just want to say, Brendan appreciates everything, no matter how big or how small it is.
Yes,
and I know Rebecca Snodgrass has a very special place in Brendan's heart.
Yep.
I do.
For all the things. Yeah, well, of course you do. Of all the wonderful things you've done for him, and I know that he really thinks of you as a true friend of his. So.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, so,
the first name I recognized was yours, and I don't know why, but it was. I was like, oh, I know.
Yeah, so even though I know that they can't necessarily talk, I know they're both still really good friends. And one day when
won't you, Pete? You'll say hi to Brendan.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you got to be on here.
Hopefully I can come back. Of
course, anytime.
Yeah, come back anytime. I'm surprised you made it this time. I'm surprised she made it this time because she told me like 4 other times. I'm gonna try.
Yeah, things kept happening though, right?
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, anybody who's a supporter or a friend of Brendan's is welcome on to talk about Brendan and like all that he means to them. And
if you got a question for me, I'm here for you.
And when he gets out, he sits in front of his TV and he plays back all these videos and laughs at all of us.
Yeah.
And says, "Gosh, I got a lot of great supporters."
Yeah.
It'll be all worth it, won't it?
Does he like photos? Is he talking about Brendan?
The photos that people submit. I know.
And if you do send him something, make it appropriate because if it's something wrong with it, the facility looks at it first.
You're better off downloading it or printing it off your computer and not sending a photo. Correct, Becca?
Okay, so you have to basically print it off on printer paper for him to get it. I mean, he can get regular photos, but it's
limited.
It's limited in his cell. Second, he enjoys every single photo people send him as far as the positive good stuff.
Yeah.
Because he enjoys looking at photos. So like that's something I always tell people: if you want to print off pictures of your cats, your dogs, your family, your the area you live in, anything cool you see, I send him memes all the time. He loves all the pictures that I give him from the Be Brendan Brave stuff and from all these events that I do. He enjoys looking at those. So yeah, he does like the photos. What's your question, Carrie? Oh, from Foul Play? The photos from Foul Play? I don't know about photos from Foul Play. I'm sorry.
Oh, how wonderful, Nan.
I'll ask him, Nan, if he's gotten them from you. If you want to message me your name that you, either through Facebook or whatever, on Twitter or whatever, if you want to message me the name that you send the postcards to him, and then I'll ask him next time, or even Pete can ask him.
Running out of ideas for him to color. Oh my gosh. You can pick
right.
Oh my god.
Animals.
You can go on, you can do when I send him sometimes I send him positive affirmations to color in. He likes Pokemon stuff. He likes
yeah, and I don't think you're too old.
He likes dragons.
And I don't think you're too old to color at all.
Right.
No, you're not.
No,
I have a friend, my coworker, every night, because we have an overnight position, and she and you know what she does to stay awake all night is she colors.
Yeah.
What's his favorite? Well, he likes the lynx. I mean, you know that's a cat though. I sent him some dragon pictures.
Dragons is his bag too. Yeah.
Any Pokemon, anything. I think you could send him anything to color and he would color it.
Oh yeah. First, he's got to get caught up with all the letters and stuff first.
Yeah, he must have to make that a job or a certain.
I don't know, because he always tells me, I go, well, how are you doing on your letters today? Well, I got to finish up on 7 or 8. But, otherwise, I'm pretty good.
You know what? That's good. That is so good that he has that. And then now,
Yeah, every picture, you guys, there's like 2 or 3, or there's 2 pages in our Discord, in Brendan Talks Discord. Mm-hmm. There's the positive affirmations room, and then there's there's 3. There's positive affirmations room, there's the Be Brendan Brave room, and then there's the Brighten Up Brendan's Day. Yeah. Anytime you guys put anything in there, positive comment, picture, anything like that, I do send that along to Brendan. So yes, he does get those pictures. So yes, he does get those pictures too.
I believe it, William.
Has Kim Kardashian written to Brendan? No. Because I think we would all hear about it by now if he got a letter from Kim Kardashian. No, he has not gotten a letter from Kim
I'm gonna have to talk to
I'm sure I'd be the first person. I'd be the first person to hear about it.
Oh, I'm gonna call her up tonight when we're done and tell her to get on that.
Yeah.
I think I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I started tweeting them. I started tweeting her like 2 years ago, and then finally she got on it about 2 years ago. I don't know, a couple people did it, and then all of a sudden she started getting on it. So that was good. But I gotta go because my dog has to go to the bathroom, and I have to take the stuff out of my mom's car. It's getting dark, and my mom's old, and she's afraid that I will have trouble taking the things out of the car at night.
Okay.
Well,
nice for you to join us there, Linda.
Well, I love joining you guys. Yeah. It was really nice being on here with you, Rebecca. I hope to see you again. Thank you so much.
It was nice talking to you too, Linda. Hope you have a good night.
You too. Sending kisses and hugs. Love you guys. Okay. Everybody be safe. Have a great weekend. And Pete, you can't see it, but I'm wearing that face.
Okay, we'll see you. Your hair looks good, by the way. So.
Oh, thank you. Okay. You guys have a great night. Love you all. Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
So we'll probably wrap this up in the next 10 minutes. I didn't realize
Yeah,
how
we're
long
actually,
we've
Chris,
been
we're
on
on
here.
your hour and 20 minutes already.
Yeah,
Wow.
time flies.
Yeah, you know.
But thank you, Rebecca, for coming on.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
I hope you come back.
Yeah, you're looking great like
and-
always.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Is there any last words you want to say to everybody, or any statements, or?
Yeah.
Actually, I do. I'm very glad that I was that you guys had me on today, and I appreciate that you want me to come back, and I would like that very much. If you have the opportunity to spread awareness and make somebody else aware of Brendan and Steve, please take the opportunity, even if it takes a minute or if it takes 10 minutes. Always grab for that opportunity. That's why you're wearing the apparel. Like, you're not wearing it to look stylish. You're wearing it to help make people aware of our fight. Also, one last thing: if you are praying people and you've been praying for Stephen or Brendan and everybody, that's great. But I would very much appreciate a prayer for my sister-in-law Heather, who is very unhealthy to begin with and is stricken with COVID. So if you guys could do that for me, I would be very grateful.
Right. Well, I'll definitely be sending her some positive thoughts and prayers for recovery. It's awful to hear anybody has this, no matter, taking political and all that stuff out of it. COVID's a nasty thing to get, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. So, yeah, hopefully she recovers well.
Thank you.
But thank you for being here, and of course, and like I said, anyone who loves and supports Brendan, especially as much as you do, Rebecca, is welcome on our show. Plus, we all like you here, so.
Yeah, I'm really shocked. I still got to get up off the floor that she actually made it. I thought I'd get you on that one.
Yeah. So, we're going to probably bounce the and yeah, I hope everyone has a good weekend, a good day.
Yeah.
And think of positive things to do for Brendan. Like I always say, if you could do at least one good thing in your day, make one of those things for Brendan. As far as, send him a letter, send him a card. It's Halloween coming up. I already have I bought more for other things. But if you have a card for Brendan, a Halloween card.
There's your puppy.
Yep, there's one of them.
Yeah, your puppy just pulled in.
But yeah, if you have the time, Brendan would love to get a card.
Yeah,
a
you
Halloween
should send
card.
that now, Chris. You never know; it'll take 2 weeks now to get everything there.
Yep, I already sent mine to Brendan. These are extra ones that I send to other people. But
okay.
and just to give everyone a little example of the kind of card that he can get single thing, like it's not double folded and glued, no glitter, no sparkles, no perfume, but just a simple. You can get them at the dollar store or Walmart. You just have to be careful with no glitter or anything like that on it. Nothing that pops out, nothing super elaborate, but I unfortunately went to Target and I bought cards that I really like, but I can't use them now because I didn't realize it, but they're like double folded. And so now I'm kind of like, well, if anybody wants a random card from me, let me know and I'll mail you a Halloween card. But yeah, I'm trying to find them now too, and now I can't find them. That's funny. But yeah, if you want some merchandise, links in the description and in the chat somewhere. All proceeds go to Brendan. I still have some wristbands left over, so if you want a wristband, yeah, contact me, and yeah, we'll get that going for you. Happy Halloween month, everyone. Like Carrie says, it's Brendan's birthday month, and okay, Carrie, I'll send you one once I find it. That's so cool. And yeah.
Okay, thanks again, Rebecca, for being with us. Maybe we'll see you down the road again.
You will. You guys have a good night, okay?
Remember, we're here every Friday night at 5:30.
I got it.
my time zone. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome to
All
see
right.
you. Tell your
All right.
husband I said hi.
I will. You guys take care. Love yous.
Okay.
Bye,
love you too.
everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
There have been so many people out there who watched Making a Murderer and were moved, disturbed by Brendan's story, and who've reached out to us to ask what they can do to help Brendan. There's something really easy you can do. Maybe this upcoming weekend you find yourself with an extra 10 minutes of time. Think about sending him a letter, right? These letters don't have to be long. They don't have to be powerful, but just tell him, keep your head high. I believe in you, right? We're fighting for you. It'll happen for you. These letters are such a small gesture on the part of every one of us, but they sustain him, right? They give him hope every day. And that gives us the hope we need to keep on fighting. So find his address on the Wisconsin Department of Corrections website. He's in the Oshkosh Correctional Institution. Reach out to him. Let him know he's got friends all over the world who believe in him.